David Rittich, who has been around. Is it comforting to know that you have a goalie who won't be fazed by just stepping into the NHL level?
Well, he has experience, and there's, in my opinion, two really good things about that. One, he's been in the league and he understands what happens and how it happens. But two, his teammates also know that. He had a very good training camp with us. We were deeply concerned about losing him on waivers, and fortunately he didn't arrive on another team's roster, and now he's here with us. Circumstances aren't the best, on his arrival, but he'll make good on it, and we're excited about having him.
We've talked about the vocabulary, the terminology, the systems being the same in Ontario and the Kings. Does that extend even into the goaltending, or is it just a team-wide thing that he'll benefit from?
Well, it'll be a team-wide thing, but the conversations and the discussions between goaltender and goaltender coach, there should be some similarities. A lot of the same structure and words should be used. I don't think he should be massively confused. And as I said earlier, a veteran guy that's been through it, he doesn't need a lot of guidance. We're just going to let him play and then help him as we move forward.
Last game we saw Artie and Carl switch spots, and you always knew you kind of had that money line to go back to. Did you like what you saw from those guys moving around in those two lines?
Well, I thought that Artie and Carl both had some impact on the game, and that was positive. Obviously, Arthur getting back in and having his energy level back up was a good thing for us. Grunny playing on that line where he started the season, and that line was really good. I think they're finding their way with Lizzo coming back after injury. He's still trying to get some traction going, but tonight, tomorrow, and certainly the last game before Christmas, they're going to be important pieces, and we'll need their A games.
Talked about the odd man rushes, the chances against after the Winnipeg game seem to be corrected in Seattle. Do you find it easier to change something that's been a strength, to fix something that's been a strength as opposed to something that's like a continued weakness?
In that case, I don't think our players realized the number of opportunities that were given up to the Jets in that game. And unless you see it and admit that it's actually going on, it's hard to correct. So I think the correction part came in us just showing them, getting them to understand that this happened over and over again, and this isn't the way we play. So that situation may be a little different than some others that you may be addressing.